Do we have more evidence for the life of Jesus Christ than we do for the lives of folks like Julius Caesar and Alexander the Great? Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and the answer is of course not. That's absolutely ludicrous. The evidence for the existence of Jesus Christ is limited to a few scattered non-Christian historical references in texts like Josephus and Tacitus and things like that, and later anonymous, literary, and to some degree legendary accounts of his life. That's what we have in the Gospels. Now, that does not mean that Jesus Christ most likely didn't exist. The overwhelming majority of scholars agree that far and away the best way to account for how the data got to be the way they are is by positing the existence of a historical Jesus of Nazareth who was an itinerant Jewish apocalyptic preacher who probably caused a riot in the temple in Jerusalem around Passover and was executed for his troubles. Now, when it comes to historical accounts and later literary and legendary accounts, we have that for Julius Caesar and for Alexander the Great. But we also have historical accounts that the overwhelming majority of scholars agree were written by people who knew them, traveled with them, and were assigned the recording of the events of their lives, named people who put their names on the narratives that they wrote. We also have direct archaeological evidence from the lives of these men, up to and including coins minted during the lives of these men that included their names and their faces. We don't have anything remotely approximating that degree of evidence for the existence of Jesus of Nazareth. Now, what a lot of people try to appeal to is the fact that we have thousands and thousands of copies of those later literary and to some degree legendary accounts. And what people are overlooking are, one, the fact that the number of times that a literary account was copied by later generations has absolutely no bearing whatsoever on the evidentiary weight or value of that literary source in and of itself. But additionally, the overwhelming majority of those copies were made 700, 800, 900, or maybe 1,000 years after the death of Jesus. So they are phenomenally late. That does not change the quality of the evidence we have for the life of Jesus of Nazareth, which is not nothing, but is also not remotely comparable to the evidence that we have for the existence of folks like Julius Caesar and Alexander the Great. And the fit for this video has been Adonai and his Asherah.